Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with a UU suspect test live. Been a minute since I played UU, which is actually pretty funny to say considering the first 2 months of this year was nothing but UU on my channel, which I very much enjoyed, by the way. Actually, it was more than the first 2 months because I did Inland Palm to the Top, and then I did, I did Mammoth in OU, but then I also did every single UU mon. So, there was a lot of UU. In the beginning of this year, we kind of, went away from that for a bit just because the Ubers and Random Battle started. Also, I plan on starting the OU Road Top 10 at some point. I think maybe July. That's usually around the time I start it. But we have a team for my boy Meat Grinder. Now, Breloom, I forgot the name for a second, is being suspect tested in the UU tier. I'm going to honestly just straight up say it. I 100% agree with this. I think I preached that every single time I recorded UU, that Breloom should be banned. Its ability to beat its checks and counters, quote unquote, because of Technician and Bullet Seed and Mach Punch depending on rolls. Swords Dance just boosted over the edge. Like honestly, like a Lottie can come in. If it gets a 5 hit by Bullet Seed, it goes down to Mach Punch, like things like that, right? It's annoying to answer. Yes, there are checks to it, but it's just tough, especially with Munius, moving up to the OU tier. Honestly, the best answer to it at a point was Sapsipper Azumarill, which is also no longer in the tier. I don't consider Celebi a good answer, especially because they're usually offensive. And again, if you get some good rolls with Breloom's Bullet Seed, just beautiful. Like, it just puts in a lot of work. But Meat Grinder passed me this team, and he really just spoke out to me because it's Spikes plus Shark. Pretty much what I love on the lower ladder. I haven't played too many games. I think I'm at like 1,200 points, maybe around there. Cool team, really weak to Shark. Obviously, it's Shark. I love Banded Breloom in this too, which I am. And SD the Blade is incredible as well if I can get rid of the Crocodile. Now, as far as rockers go, have fun, dude. As far as rockers go, I would say it would be Bronzong. Crocodile in this type of build, I'm assuming would be Scarf to help him soft check Lottie. Because besides that, I mean, he has double steel plus 2 fairies, so actually it could just be Rocks Crocodile and maybe some toxic type of Bronzong. I love the blade in this, and Breloom when it comes in should be able to pick me up a kill because it is banded. So leads Crocodile. If I see Intimidate, I'm not sure what to think immediately, but I don't want to get taunted, at least for free. Especially because this is the one thing he has on his team that really stops the blade from sweeping him, besides Gastrodon. So I'll Scald first. I don't mind Gastrodon toxicing me, as long as I'm able to get up my rocks. I mean, eventually I'd be toxic anyway. He scalds me though, and gets the burn. Lottie is so nice in this. I'll roar though. I can't risk Breloom, and I don't want Lottie taking unnecessary damage for a knockoff for later. Scissor comes out. I don't like sacking my Swampert so early, but we'll find out if this is Bandit Scissor or not. This Scald is going to hurt, and it'll put him in range of Mach Punch no matter what if he's SD, because again, it's Banded Mach Punch, so it'll be doing some damage. Now, Bullet Seed is really good versus him, and he's smart to actually switch out into Gastrodon here, because then I get in Young Breloom. Now, this is an interesting turn for him because obviously if I had Spore, I would go for it now. Spore SD would win the game too. I'm just going to Bullet Seed. Surprised Bronzong came in, honestly. Considering again, this is like his main answer to this Pokemon. Look at Breloom getting 5 hits, which is ridiculous. I shouldn't actually sack this, but that's been weakened already. Waterfall. I think the play is to go Klefki and get up Spikes as he goes Crook. A very nice play on my opponent's part for sure. But we'll get up a Spike here. I don't want to go Lottie on a knockoff, and if he Earthquakes, he Earthquakes. I get in Lottie now. And honestly, I think I drop an Electrium Z. Since it hits, well, Bronzong or Scissor, which I think should have been his initial switch, and he ended up going Altaria, but this will do a good chunk to the point of it going down to Ice Beam anyway. Again, opening up that door for Banded Breloom in the back. So Altaria is going to go down right here. Crocodile cannot Revenge Kill me. I also have Thunder for Primarino. Crocodile cannot Revenge Kill me, and I do have Ice Beam. So I'm not going to switch, and Knockoff isn't going to KO me because of the fact that I wasn't really holding an item. So Crocodile goes down, and now everything is slower than Breloom, and also messed up by the Blade. So I'll actually go the Blade right now too, considering he should Bullet Punch. Yep. Life Orb as well. So he could have Knockoff. Does that matter as much? Not really. Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw does enough to Shadow Sneak, and he has no Ghost Resist. So, and if he switches out Breloom, it dies to Bullet Seed, and if he goes Gastrodon, I get a Bullet Seed KO. So it's like it's the same type of thing. Basically, I get a crit on Gastrodon, which I don't think matters too much, but I can get in Lottie right here, as he's gonna recover. Yep. Go for Calm Mind. No point in recovering myself since he's just gonna Toxic. What I'm honestly trying to do is throw away my Lottie so I can get in Breloom for free. Dude, curse up all you want. I'm trying to get in my Breloom after. Just curse up all you want. You know what? I'm actually going to 1v1 this thing because it's probably Curse Earthquake. So he actually doesn't have Toxic and he probably can't touch me. So the second I get up here, I think I actually win with Lottie as long as I land my Thunders. But I mean, you saw how much Breloom did to Bronzong, and that was his counter to Bullet Seed, guys, and it did 50% upon switching. So just goes to show how stupid Breloom is. I'm still out of range of Bullet Punch now, so it's okay if he burns me, and I might as well get +6. I mean, you can still go Breloom. It is over, honestly. I'm gonna click Bullet Seed and win the game. Good game, dude. I don't know why I keep saying this when I did register my account, but let's go and look for another one. I don't really I'm not bothering going for iOS now since it's just a fresh account, and I mean, obviously Whitney lets you know it's me, but I'm not the only person on the entire Showdown ladder that I'm so stupid. I'm not the only person on the entire Showdown ladder that obviously uses Whitney. Now, I like Bandit Breloom in this game too because Goodra is kind of a switch-in, but I have superpower. It's lovely versus Squeak. I'm going to just use the word lovely. SD to Blade is pretty nice too if I can get rid of Gliscor. On lead, honestly, I go Goodra, Sceptile, or Infernape. I like Infernape for momentum. Gliscor is also a good one because he can get up rocks early. I do love Spikes in this because he has one Defogger, if that is even his Defogger. I actually struggle with Sceptile, so I don't see him... Like, that was a potential lead for him for sure. I prefer Scalding over Rocking, especially if he wants to try and get in Gliscor on rocks. But go Suicune, which doesn't matter too much for me, as I can get up my rocks here as he goes for Calm Mind. I'm gonna obviously roar him out. The fact that he Calm Minded in front of a Swampert without going for sub or anything lets me believe that he is a Rest Talk one, which is why he wasn't fearing like Toxic. But it's a free roar for me as he does go Gliscor. We'll Scald first, as I want him to, oh wait, he just loses to this, never mind, I didn't realize how offensive he was. He hates this thing. He actually should roost here. He actually loses the Calm Mind Lottie, just straight up, because I have Thunder for Suicune, Ice Beam for Gliscor. He gave me the damage I needed on Sceptile as well. The fact that he's Facade on Gliscor too leads me to believe that this boy does not have Defog at all. So that's a free Klefki on Dragon Pulse. If he goes for Earthquake, great play too. I'm going to get up a Spike before Toxicking because I think Gliscor should be his #1 switch-in, and I can't knock it out with Play Rough anyway. Okay, opts to go for the Focus Blast route. Fine, quick Toxic, that way you can never go for sub or anything. As he goes for Leaf Storm and misses, I'm pretty surprised that Focus Blast hit and Leaf Storm missed, but let me go ahead and get these layers up so my Breloom's going to be able to click Mach Punch and win this game. I'm going to tell you right now, with this Spike up, Cobalion drops the Bandit Mach Punch, Infernape drops, and I literally only needed Klefki for Sceptile. So now he can no longer even bring that in on me. Now, if he's Defog, he's Defog, which is why I'm saving Klefki. I'm okay with that. But I can go hard Lottie right here as he subs. Sub, Facade. What? I thought Ice Beam didn't break the sub. I was like, where am I? Sub, Facade. Huh? Can you even beat me, Goodra? You're just Dragon Tail, don't you? I want to weaken you too for Mach Punch. Well, that's how Goodra beats me. That's cool. That Mon literally won the game, but it's okay. I'm still pretty confident I can win, especially because Breloom is going to always KO Suicune. I'm at 45%, so this will be a little bit annoying if he goes for a Focus Blast here. I'll take it. How much is Gliscor at? 36. Still gonna attempt to Spike before I go down. Alright, it's time to start clicking Mach Punch. It's banded, so it should be able to KO Gliscor as well. Obviously, I mean, I still have Swampert at full, which is really nice for the Infernape as a switch-in, as at least a pivot. Now, if it's Nasty Plot Infernape with Vacuum Wave, I might lose. But at the end of the day, Breloom still checks that 2, since he needs +4 to beat me. And the fact that he went hard Glow Score is probably the worst play he made. Unless it actually takes 2. Are you kidding me? Is it max defense? Doesn't matter. He stood on Mach Punch switchings, and I still have my Stealth Rock alive. I can't believe it's Sub, Facade, Defog, max defense. Like, what? Hello, Infernape. You gonna U-turn out into Sceptile? He might. I still want Rocks up. Look at the Blade and look at his team, by the way. So I hope he Flare Blitzes. So the best play to ensure that nothing comes in for free is Earthquake. Yeah, the Blade is looking nasty as hell. Now, I don't know if this is Power Whip. It's just Draco. Again, which makes it easier for me. The Blade is looking nasty. I don't want to be in with this. I hate letting the Blade take a hit, but... Especially the Goodra, who likes to crit me repeatedly. So now I don't even want to SD up. Which I should still SD up. Yeah, because I figured Suicune was coming out. We'll go hard Breloom. If he burns me, it's annoying, but at this point, I have to make this play. Oh, why wouldn't he burn me? Would you go Goodra too? I literally have to make this play at this point. Because I've lost half my squad. Look at Breloom, by the way. 4 hits. Yeah, go for Calm Mind. You know what? Go ahead. This guy's crazy. I don't even want to predict this Goodra to come out. Yeah, this guy's crazy. He should have went Goodra. Don't you dare, Breloom. Dude. He should go. He should still go Goodra here. Okay. This is I need some good hits here. I don't know why he's not going Goodra unless he's not Sap Sipper. Why was his Goodra allowed to crit me twice? Okay. I don't care now if he goes Goodra. What? Okay, punish him. He's not making the best play. Are you kidding me, gang? I can't even win even if I roar him out. Burned me immediately. 2 hits every single time on the second one, man. Alright, at least Sceptile goes down, which is cool. This does allow him to get in Goodra and Draco me. Ideally, he doesn't crit me 10 times like before. Okay, I actually need to Earthquake him for damage. I know he's going to Skull Burn me. I'm surprised he's not. Why would you not Sleep Talk the last time? What did you lose from that? Leftovers. Close comment me and don't KO. As I Scald Burn you. Alright, the Blade. I need you to do your thing, buddy. I'm gonna need some luck of my own. I feel like one of us wins this, and is he making the right play here? I can't tell because I'm a Blade. If he flinches me to death, maybe. Actually, if I get flinch right here, probably. There we go, game. Keep it up. Keep it up. I actually should have. I just realized I got the defense drop on him, so I messed up and should have went for Shadow Sneak twice. That was my bad. That wasn't even him. I can't blame him for that. That was literally me. And let's go for Psychic Fangs, which doesn't even KO. I didn't want to Mega Evolve because Scarf Ape would be faster than me. I do apologize for losing that game. I do think that the crits were lame completely, but maybe there were ways I could have minimized. Were there ways I could have minimized hacks versus Goodra? No, I think it always would have had an opportunity to crit me because I'd never O-coded with anything. I didn't Mega Evolve because, like I said, if it was Scarf Infernape, it was faster than +1 Sharpedo, so I needed +2 speed, which is why I'm for Psychic Fans. The only turn I regret there, though, was not Shadow Sneaking Cobalion. I didn't realize. First off, I should have done that always. That was always a play. I didn't realize. I forgot about the -1, but it should have been. It should have done over 50% anyway. Okay, let's think about this. This boy has. Do you think he has sub facade? Okay, first off, he has like 3 defoggers on his team: Gliscor, Hydreigon, and Crobat, and he has Tentacruel for Rapid Spin. Free Scald. Swampert is an all-around, no drawback lead. He can't OHKO if anything. HP Grass doesn't really exist on Raikou. I mean, I guess it could, but when you have broken Gliscor, would you really run that? So Protect, Toxic maybe, Protect. I really love Lottie versus his squad. I think it's really solid versus him. Bolt Beam is just good coverage in general, as he goes for Toxic and unfortunately misses. I'm in Scald here, allowing me to get Toxic. Actually, the Blade is a good mid-ground. The Blade only checks Crobat, but I can go the Blade into... To be honest, I don't think his Earthquake does enough to me. I would rather take the Earthquake right now. It's Subtoxic Protect, Earthquake, right? I hope it's Stealth Rock. Okay, I'm gonna Gyro Ball here. I don't want him going Hydreigon and getting away with it. Is that worth the play though? I mean, Gyro Ball will OHKO Hydreigon. Yeah, why not? Even better. Gives me Crobat. So Breloom Answer gone. Breloom Answer actually gone. So when Breloom clicks Bullet Seed, it doesn't matter that he has the resistance in Hydreigon. Breloom is going to get a KO. So beautiful. He could have Haze Tentacruel. I stand by my play. What if he was Sub-Toxic Protect Rocks, man? I don't know. We've seen some crazy Gliscors. My friend, I do not think you KO me. But it's just Shadow Ball anyway. That should be coming out. You could be Z. But I don't think you calm mine in the face of... Oh, he's Rash Nature Aura Sphere Specs. That's really cool. Specs Aura Sphere. No point in predicting. Yep. Especially when I can need a hit from whatever comes in. And if he goes Hydreigon, I could always go Klefki. So Raikou gone. 2 Pokemon that could outspeed Latias are gone. Opening up the door for Lottie in the end game. I don't even care if rocks go down at this point. Now, I am really a little worried about Necrozma, but I do have Toxic and Shark. Even if he Dark Pulses right here, you would do the last thing you would do is Fire Blast. The last thing you would do is Fire Blast right here. So I don't think he'd go for it. Yep, you Dark Pulse for sure. I want to make the aggressive play of going Klefki, but I don't want to lose. Excuse me, of going Sharpedo because I'm pretty sure Tentacruel / Gliscor will come out. But I don't want to lose because of it. And like, look at that, like he went Necrozma for whatever reason. So don't know why I spiked, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure why I spiked, but he will not be able to spin versus me. That is for sure. I'm a Thunder Wave here too because I don't want him going Tentacruel. Because I will throw by basically me Thunder Waving and potentially Tentacruel coming in. Oh, okay, sir. I guess we assume the same thing. Go Tentacruel. I'm not letting Tentacruel in for free. Okay, I don't know why he's playing versus Klefki like this, trying to beat it with his Psychic type when he has the spinner. Look at these waste of turns. Side shot. Can you let me Thunder Wave the Tentacruel now? It doesn't make sense that you're staying in. I literally win if I get in Sharpedo versus Necrozma 1v1. Like, I legitimately win. Thank you for showing me your full set that you can't touch Dark types. I appreciate that. Go Tentacruel. Thank you. Anyway, the point... Please don't get full paralyzed. Thank you. Or miss. The point of me doing that was because it ensures that Tentacruel is at least slower than Breloom, which gives me a Bullet Seed KO. And also slower than the Blade, which means that if it is... Oh, actually, it might not be slower than the Blade because I'm only 67 speed, but it should actually be faster than me. But if I SD up, even if he burn... the only thing that would be annoying would be burn or haze, but even if he burns me, if I SD up... what? Gyro Ball will always be able to break Gliscor sub, no matter what. And once Gliscor sub is broken, Lottie knocks it out with Ice Beam, or Breloom Bullet Seeds through, even with the sub. But now I'm a +2 to Blade. If you go Hydreigon, I don't care. You're giving me damage on it. And if the Hydreigon does come in, the next time I click Bullet Seed, it's literally a win. You can click that T-Spike all you want. That actually dropped to 1 hit. I'm pretty surprised. I guess it was max for death. But Tentacruel goes down, which means my hazards are here to stay. He goes Gliscor, which initially, guys, keep in mind, he switched this out versus me to lose Crobat. So I don't know about this thing coming in so early. I think he should have went Hydreigon first. But I guess, go Gyro Ball. Actually, he's not doing crap, man. I could probably SD in his face. I bet you his Earthquake does 30. But you know what? If his Earthquake does 30, you already know I'm going to get comfortable, and then it's going to start. It's going to start critting me. I might just find a new game, because this guy's going to take too long to lose to this. Let me look for another one. I could also go just Swampert and click Roar. But yeah, we'll start looking for a new game. This Gyro Ball gonna send him I really want to see the Gyro Ball damage. Man, I'm gonna go for +2. I don't care if we get an Earthquake off. Ooh, that's a really cool team. Defoggers 1, 2, 3 potentially, but it's a Stealth Rock lead team, so kind of doubt he has Defog. The Blade is a good lead. The Blade is actually perfect in this game, but he leads Hoopa, which I think just drops to Shadow Sneak. I honestly do. So I wouldn't be surprised if he went Pidgeot right here, but never mind. Just gives me Hoopa. Alright, so now we are +4, which he still cannot stall me out, and I'm just going to keep clicking Shadow Claw here. Give me Hoopa. I think Pidgeot was literally the only play he had right there. Goes Togekiss. There's no way Fire Blast Okos me, but I'm clicking Gyro Ball anyway. I actually shouldn't have made this play because I'm pretty weak to Scizor, and this is my answer to it. But I do have Mach Punch and Electrium Z and Shark at the end of the day, so I guess I'll take the Hoopa and the Togekiss. This opens up the door for Shark. I really think Pidgeot should have came out and just clicked. I can knock out Pidgeot with 1 hit. I couldn't knock out Pidgeot with 2 hits either because you can't just Gyro Ball and Shadow Sneak a normal type. You can Gyro Ball it, which would do a ton, but I can't Shadow Sneak it. And Heat Wave never misses because of both of our abilities. Dude, why are you still making me play this game? Yeah, I was really surprised he didn't lead Azelf on that type of team. My game plan was lead the Blade and live 1 hit because I can live a Fire Blast from Azelf, break the Sash, and 2-hit KO him. Or don't allow something to come in. That was the way I played that. Ooh, he has 5 Pokemon. This doesn't count. This is just a gender. What is that? Salazzle. Potentially hazard control. Mach Punch food. Don't lead Sceptile. It's the only thing that beats Swampert. Thank you. Let's find out if you're banded immediately too. If he's banded, then maybe he's not Defog. As D's immediately, I have to Roar him. If he Z's me, it's kind of a problem, but Salazzle's usually Z. So thankfully he's greedy. I'm playing Mullet right now. Dude, why are you taking 30 years to click this attack? I'm about to start. Nah, there's no point in me Shadow Sneaking. Look how fast he got roared into Klefki. And Klefki is his Defogger. Okay. Click Rocks again. I don't think it makes sense that you stay in. Even though this Mon, I could understand him toxicking me with this Mon, but because it opens up the door for Salazzle and Darmanitan, but you have a much safer Toxic in Alomola, in my opinion. It's not like I can't get up my rocks later. Let me SD again. Whatever. So it gives me Klefki. Amazing for Lottie. And there's the Sceptile, as it should come out. That gives me my own Klefki. Nice Giga Drain, okay. Beautiful. Even if he subs, I play rough and he can't OHKO me in 1 hit. So we'll get up a Spike. We're going to pressure him for Sharpedo. Sharpedo does a lot of work. Putting his Scizor in range of Mach Punch and Darmanitan in range of Mach Punch is really nice too. I kind of have to go Swampert right here and click Roar. Ideally, I live this hit and he's not Z. So first off, I gotta live this hit. If it's Life or Bug Bite, it might actually knock me out at 88%. Because Technician Bug Bite is strong. Dude. Dude, first off, why didn't you go Hydreigon and speed this up? Just goes for knockoff. But that's good information. perfect, and I get Alamola, which is amazing. So I get up my rocks. I know he's knockoff. Now that's really good information because first off, the blade is a problem, but now I know he has a way of dealing with it. And secondly, oh, that's so good. Oh man, that's so good. I'm assuming he's SD Roost with knockoff. It could be superpower, I guess, too. Dude, can we not? How much does this Shadow Sneak do? I have 48 of these. I'm gonna click it. And he gives me Alamola. Beautiful, beautiful. So now he literally has no Mach Punch switching. I don't consider Salazzle one because it's not taking it well. Now the only play on Salazzle is Hard Sharpedo. That's actually a terrible play because if he Nasty Plied it, I'm pretty sure he'll knock me out with his Z through my Protect. What is this set? Nasty Plot knockoff, okay. Why'd I click Psychic Fangs instead of Crunch? I'm still slower than Darmanitan too. This is actually a poor play on my part. Electric MZ should still be able to deal with that. Crunch definitely knocks out Sceptile, and Crunch knocks out Darmanitan. I want to see how much it does. I did nothing. I like how his response with Scizor. It actually makes it a little bit easier on me because Scizor is a giant threat, and then Breloom wins the game with Mach Punch. Perfect. Knock me out, bro. I want to win this game with my Bandit Breloom's Mach Punch. Lovely. I should go for Shadow Claw here too because he can't sub. I gave him HP. His protects are almost gone. 10 more years, bro. Alright, buddy. And now Technician, Bandit, Mach Punch. Does this thing. Why are you still playing me? Why do you get a Double Protect? Why was Double Protect his play? Where's your attacks? What if his last attack is Roost? It really is Sub Protect Stealth Rock crap. Oh my god. It has no attacks. I can 1v1 this thing with Klefki. Boy, are you dropping this Adamant Choice Band? Don't you ever sleep. Don't you ever sleep on Adamant Choice Band Breloom, bro. This can drop too. This can get it too. Good game, dude. Really don't know why it's saying I'm not registered when I literally registered the account. Go on and protect, buddy. How many subs you got? You got 6 more. You're really gonna make me do this. I gotta get one more game. Guys, I think can we just acknowledge that I win this game and then I end the recording? Is that too much to ask? It's literally Sub Protect. I said this as a joke in the beginning of the game, of the live, guys. I literally said this as a joke in the beginning of the live. Okay, so this is a tough one because I'm tempted to leave with Breloom, as if he leads Primarina, I'm in such a bad situation immediately. And I think he can acknowledge that at lead preview. And Breloom at least scares out Primarina, and that gives me a hard double into Swampert. But Swampert gives me rocks. That's the thing. Like, leads Goodra, still rocks. He HP grasses me. That's funny. That did nothing. I'm sorry. GG. What? Okay, so he's Dragon Pulse too, so he can't even touch Lati. Now I doubled out to Gliscor, into Latias, expecting Gliscor to want to come in, or also to take the Fire Blast. I think that was my play. And now I can Ice Beam here, which is beautiful because now his only Defogger... Does Beedrill learn Defog? Oh, that boy lost. That's great. With rocks being up and the fact that I have Bandit Breloom, I brought, like, if you brought in Darmanitan or anything, I clicked a Superpower. I didn't actually click it once, I only clicked Bullet Z the entire time, but I think we're actually going to end it there. I'm glad that worked out really easily for me. So we climbed to 1224. Not too much, but I think a good start. We didn't start at 0 though, we started like 1100. I thought it was at 1200 when we started. I guess we started at 1100. But thank you for watching, hope you guys all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on Breloom, leave them down below. I do believe that Breloom, not this set in particular, I like Bandit, it's fun, this is my first time using it in this generation. But I think that SD is definitely the superior set that consistently puts in work in the UU tier and definitely shifts building, and I think it's just unfair in the tier, honestly. I think a lot of the mons that were BO and then dropped down are just like crazy, but let me know your thoughts. You can leave them down below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.